Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's live. So, today we're going to talk about unhealthy approaches to healing and tapping on feeling broken. So, I know wellness and healing is like a big trend. A lot of us follow like a bunch of therapists on Instagram, and I noticed that when I talk with some people, I notice that some of their come froms towards healing, it's not really the best come from. I notice like a lot of it, for some people, it's coming from a place of like not feeling enough and like they're broken and they're damaged and they just need to like work hard to like fix themselves so that they can be, good enough, right? And I just wanted to shine a light on this come from for healing in case that is applicable. And for me, like I'm obviously like a huge freak about healing, but my come from is that the more you kind of unearth the layers, the better your life becomes. And it's like you can use healing to, kind of heal trauma and like, negative things. But once your life becomes like, like decent, you can always apply the same principles of healing to like even make it even better. And that's what I love about it so much is that like it just keeps on getting better and better. And yeah, that place is more from a place of like self-love rather than, I'm not good enough, so I need to fix myself. So yeah, I think like there's a dichotomy of yes, there's like trauma that is there for everybody. But then on the other hand, it's like we're whole and complete, and it's like you wouldn't feel the offness of something unless you had a reference for wholeness feels like. So I think it's always important to keep these two parts in mind. It's like not ignoring the part of you that feels in pain, and just spiritually bypassing and whatever, focusing on just the wholeness part, but not only focusing on the damaged quote unquote part and forgetting the part of you that is complete, right? So another thing is that you know consuming information online, like healing related information, it's very it's mental, right? You can learn and read all the information and it can be really helpful, but like actually applying it and bringing it into your body is like a whole different thing. And that's why I really like working with practitioner, because it's like you can have information but like not know how to actually apply it to your life. And when you work with a practitioner, they can be like, okay, yeah, this is a situation where you can apply that thing that you learned, so here you go. So yeah, another thing is, so yeah, I've just been coming up with a lot of people like just saying that they're feeling broken, and damaged. And so I just want to do tapping to address that. So yeah, it's kind of interesting with this, like in theta healing, um, there's a thing that's like this exercise called like healing the broken soul. It might you feel broken because like your soul has been so traumatized that it feels like fractured, which is something to look into. But yeah, here's a quick tapping to help with that in case this is something that you're working on. So start at the karate chop point. Even though I feel like I'm damaged goods and that I'm constantly working on improving myself, but I still feel broken. And that I feel like I'm always gonna be broken and be damaged, and that it's hopeless, even sometimes, to think that I'll be fully healed at someday. I feel like people won't want to relate to me unless I fix myself. I just feel like I'm damaged goods. And I've just been through so much. Or maybe I haven't been through that much that I can think of, but I just feel this miasma of something, that something's off. And I just feel like there's something wrong with me. But even though I feel like I'm broken, damaged, not good enough, I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I choose to release the idea that I'm a broken human, that I'm damaged goods, and that I'm a hopeless case. I'm releasing this idea because I know I wouldn't feel like that unless there was a wholeness in which to compare it to. I'm releasing the idea that I'm a damaged person and replacing it with the knowing that I'm whole, holy, and complete. I'm releasing healing from a place of not enoughness and choosing instead to follow this path because I love myself and I want the best for myself. Not because I'm broken, because I want to embody more of my wholeness. Because I deeply and completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Just finish up the tapping. Okay, one other thing I'd like to add is that sometimes, you need to integrate the information. Like if you've been consuming a lot of healing related information, sometimes you just need to let it sit. So it's definitely important to take breaks from your growth period so that you can actually let all of the new stuff kind of work its way into your system and integrate. Because, computers, when they have a new download, they need a restart. So the same is true for humans. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you at next week's live. And I'm gonna do it, I think, earlier. I think maybe 12 p.m. Pacific time. So you can catch me at that time. Okay, bye.